We're going to make a division here in problem number 22. So we've got these three terms divided by a single term here. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to divide this quotient up into three different quotients. Like this. We'll write 6x cubed divided by 2x plus 8x squared divided by 2x plus 24x divided by 2x. Now we can do this because we have a single term in the denominator, and we can break it up by writing this single term below each one of the terms in the numerator. So let's make these divisions. So 6 divided by 2, there's a 3, and x cubed divided by x, 3 minus 1 is 2, so we'll get 3x squared plus 8 divided by 2 is 4, x squared divided by x is x, and plus 24 divided by 2 is 12, and these x's are going to cancel, right? This x and this x, they cancel out. So here we go. 3x squared plus 4x plus 12. Let's make this division in number 23. Let's write it as a division problem as x minus 2 into, now let's be careful here. We've got 4x cubes, right? There's our 4x cubes. Then minus 3x squareds, minus 3x squareds. But notice there's no x's. So we need a placeholder for those x's. So I'm going to draw plus 0 x's, and then I'll write the plus 12. I want to put in this placeholder for the x to the first. Notice up here we've got, look at the exponents, 3, 2, none. What I want is 3, 2, 1, none. That'll keep our placeholders, as we'll see. All right, here's how this goes. We're going to divide. So let's divide. Now, to divide, think of removing. I've got 4x cubes. I'm going to remove an x. So what that leaves me is 4x squareds. Now let's multiply. 4x squareds times both of these. So 4x squared times x is the 4x cubed. And the 4x squared times negative 2 is minus 8x squared. There's the multiply. Now subtract. So to subtract, I'm going to write the little, change the signs and put them in little circles to remind myself I've done that. So we'll have 4x cubed minus 4x cubed. Those are gone. The cubes are gone. And then we'll have negative 3x squared plus 8x squared is plus 5x squared. So here's the divide, here's the multiply, here's the subtract. Now, bring down. So I'm going to bring down the 0x and the plus 12 and start it all over again. So, x into 5x squared. So think of removal. I've got 5x squared, remove an x, and we will have plus 5x, right? If we have x squared and I remove an x, I'm left with an x. And positive into positive is positive. Now, let's multiply. So 5x times x, right? 5x times that x is our 5x squared. And 5x times negative 2 is negative 10x. There's our multiply. Now subtract. So we change the signs and put them in little circles so we know we've done it. Now let's combine terms here. So to actually make the subtraction, so 5x squared minus 5x squared, 0x squared. The x squareds are gone. 0x plus 10x is 10x, and then bring down, right? So we're just going to bring this 12 down. So we'll get plus 12. And now we've started again one more time here. So we'll have the x into 10x. So 10x, remove an x, we're left with plus 10, right? Positive into positive is positive. So we'll get plus 10 and then multiply. So this 10 times that x is our 10x down here. And this 10 times negative 2 is minus 20. There's our multiply. Now subtract. So we'll change our signs, put them in circles, plus and plus. And then 10x minus 10x is gone, but 12 plus 20 is 32. Now we're done with the multiplications. We started here with an x, and there's no more x's here, so that's our remainder. So we're going to say our quotient is this. Get it to right here. We'll say it's 4x squared plus 5x plus 10 plus, now this is a plus, right? This is positive, so we're going to add in plus, add in our remainder. If this had been negative 32, I'd put a minus sign here. But it's positive, so I'll say add in our remainder, and our remainder is 32 over x minus 2. That's our division.